You guys want to see our logos, grippers? Yes to 1,000 subs. You have 1 week, or Rick's gonna kill you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Gred podcast. My name is Broc.
I'm Reed.
I'm Sahara.
I'm Maury.
I hate it when the silence happens after we do it.
It's all good.
It's always you first, Sahara.
That's why my job.
I'm sorry. I'm nauseous.
That's my job.
I've been throwing up and shit all day. Okay.
More did kind of cut you off.
One of
Sahara.
us.
Can you say it one more time
has a
though, just like
beard.
yours? Just say it, because he kind of cut you off.
Broc?
No, your name.
No.
Okay.
Today we are joined by our fabulous editor Broc,
Hello.
and it's also Maury's birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Maury.
Thank you.
Maury.
Thank you. I'm 22 now. It's the exact same as 21.
I have a question.
I might
Oh my
have an
God, Reed?
answer.
Are you feeling 22?
I
All right,
knew
guys.
you were
I think
gonna
that's
say
the end of this episode.
All right, guys. All
All
right, guys. What's the voice? All right, someone pick the voice.
right, that's season 1. We're done. Also, Maury is using something else for his mic this week. That's why he sounds a little different.
Yeah.
He's using a toaster.
Yeah. I put
Inside a
the
jar.
toaster underwater.
But yeah.
Pretty sure he's using a ham radio. Also, my
Yeah.
mic issue has been resolved. So,
Yeah, that's nice.
I guess it evens out, you know.
fix
I
one
started
problem,
out
gain a new one.
Fact.
That's just life.
It'd be like
Yeah.
that sometime.
It do be like that sometimes.
But do we Brock, tell us a little bit about yourself,
Yeah, bro.
especially because I don't know who you are.
All right, so I've known Reed since high school, and
Mhm.
I've also known Sahara since high school. So I'm a film major in college right now.
Yeah.
I'm also making music and editing your guys' podcast on the side. But yeah, it's been fun. Couple like 10 weeks now, something like that. We've been doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
something
just
like that.
2 months on the 21st.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Yep.
Time?
I was
Really
crazy
for
once.
that. He locked me in a room. A rubber room with
A rubber
rats.
room with
Rats?
rats.
I hate
And
rats.
rats make me crazy.
Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. Rats? I hate rats.
Rats-
They make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats.
I can
You
just
know-
loop this for the whole episode if I wanted to.
You
I
know.
I love that joke so much because I know where it originated from. Not a lot of people do. It's a Smitty bit.
You know, though, it reminds me of Chili's, and it's my mental state from when we went to Chili's.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Chili's.
so Brock and I and Sahara went to Chili's the other day.
Aw.
It was a blast. I had fun.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I
had
think I had
fun.
fun.
Chili's is a great experience, but Sahara could not handle that the inside was decorated like it was supposed to be outside.
Oh my god, yes, that had me tripping out so bad.
These two were looking at, why is there brick and siding inside the fucking Chili's?
No.
Why isn't it on
Okay.
his side? Why isn't it outside?
It was outdoor shillings, like the shilling wall, in the inside of the restaurant.
That's just Chili's.
So we'd been there for like an hour already, and I was dying laughing. And then I noticed that the wall next to me was outdoor siding. And then I looked around for a second, and then the whole place was outdoor siding, but on the inside with brick floors that looked like it belonged outside. And just accents that belonged outside.
Yeah, that tripped me out so bad.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The
Brock was losing
inside.
it.
Speaking of tripping out,
Yeah.
I was not there. I was not there. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. I think I was laced or something, but I got so high for some reason. I was just high. I don't know how the fuck I got high, but I did.
It's the chilies.
It was
It
the
does it to
chilies.
you.
It was the chilies.
It's intoxicating.
It was
The
probably because I
fam-
took so long to
it's-
order.
It's the family atmosphere.
Oh my god.
Dude,
He
you with the waitress.
he should have been kicked out. He was late. And Reed and I were already at the table. And he comes and we'd already gotten drinks and ordered chips and salsa. And he comes and sits down and the waitress comes over and she goes, "Oh, would you like anything to drink?" And he goes, "No, nothing."
No.
And she's like, "Water?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's fine."
Yeah, that's fine.
I said no, nothing.
Like, what?
No, nothing. And he thought
Holy-
she was talking about the alcohol.
Yeah, because he's 20.
Huh.
No.
that was funny. That was funny.
And then we
She
were like,
came
"Oh,
back,
we need
yeah.
a minute to order." And so she comes back like 7-8 minutes later, and Brock was not paying attention to the menu whatsoever.
I didn't even
And he
look at
made
it.
her come back
like
2 more
three or
times.
four, like 3 or 4. Yeah, like in
the
total.
last time
And-
he was like, "I swear I'll be ready next time."
And then he kind of wasn't. But he figured it out.
Yeah, that was super funny.
That was a lot.
I think I was
And-
just so excited to be in your guys' presence,
That's right.
It had been a
Celebrity.
minute.
Yeah, it was like
So-
meeting 2 celebrities.
Celebrities with the podcast that gets 20 views.
Hell
We're an
yeah.
internet micro celebrity.
Hey, to be fair, I'm like your biggest fan because I watch every single episode in detail.
That's
have you
true.
Seen, have you seen the first 2 episodes?
Yes, I have.
All right, good. That was the test because you didn't edit those 2. I did. Sahara looked at this drink menu. We were about to leave. She looked at this drink menu and started freaking out because it wasn't in order of price. It was just in an
Oh yeah,
order.
no, it wasn't. No, okay. So at Chili's, they are also a sports bar, and so they have this list, a chalkboard list of all the beers that they have in bottles and on tap. And next to it, so it's like list 1 through 10. So then next to it is the alcohol by volume number. And it started with the highest alcohol by volume, which was like 7.5. And then it went down a couple of 7s, but the 7s were out of order because there was a 7.7 at like number 3. And then number 4 was like a 4.2. And it was bothering me because it wasn't like ranked highest to lowest alcohol by volume like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, her OCD was getting all messed up.
Could you consider that it's not in order of alcohol level and it's in order of popularity?
No,
Bud
it's
Light.
not.
Bud Light was last. That would
That would make
make
sense.
Have you?
sense.
Okay. But that's. Have you met the people that are drinking at Chili's to watch football games? They're not drinking the number 1, which was like Pizza Boy Razzmatazz or whatever the hell it was. They're drinking the cheap shit so they can get
Gay-
plastered
gay
and go
punk
home and beat
feminist
their
drink.
wives.
no. I
Did
don't
you
know.
say go beat their wife? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Hell yeah.
It was in.
Yeah, at least you-
I think it was just in ranked of popularity and Sahara would be tripping for no reason. Bud Light
No.
was
'cause I
last
was-
and 14th was Coors Light. So I mean, come on.
They all taste like piss. Fine.
All beer kind of tastes like piss. A little bit.
Except this one beer. Yeah, no, this one beer though that I got, it's so good. I could
Except-
drink the whole thing, like the
except
whole
German-
6-pack.
Except German beer. German beer tastes
Yeah.
pretty good.
As we have highlighted.
Well,
last episode.
not really. It doesn't taste pretty good. It tastes not as shit as beer
Yeah.
does.
That's right.
But none of it really tastes good.
Yeah, I don't think
We
anyone
just
drinks.
we just hope.
The
I think anyone drinks beer for the taste.
Germans concocted
I-
a beer that does, use their over engineering to make a beer that still tastes like beer.
I mean, yeah.
Just a little less.
Just heavily watered down so it doesn't taste as much like beer.
500 years of evolution of the Germans and German engineering and so much school and studying and experimentation, and yeah, it tastes slightly less like beer.
The beer that I like comes from Taiwan, and I get it at H Mart or 99 Ranch, and it has grape in it, and it's
Mm.
delicious.
How much are the
'Cause
flights?
About $6.99.
Oh, it's not bad. It's like my round trip.
I like Pacifico. Pacifico's pretty good. In the bottle though. In the can it tastes like metal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
I wonder
no
wonder
comment.
why. I
You're
wonder
not supposed
why.
to eat that part.
Yeah,
How could something taste like metal if it's contained inside a metal can? I just don't get it.
Honestly, like it makes no sense.
Do you eat
Since
the little tab?
no comment.
That's part of it. It's got a lot of iron.
yeah, that's right. That's how you get
You just
iron in your
really-
blood to start with.
Yeah.
Just
You gotta
be licking
chew
the
on
can.
it.
All people with iron deficiency just don't eat those.
Yeah. They don't tell you this.
Sometimes
You
I
wanna-
feel like I'm having an aneurysm.
You ready for my nasty amaranth fact? It's kind of related to
Yes.
beer.
I
Oh, man.
am curious.
Is it something about
Because-
her
Spitting into a beer and then like selling that.
Oh,
No, I have a
Oh.
guess. I have a guess.
vaginal
Yee.
secretions?
Wait.
Okay,
have
you know
guessed.
what? We'll go in order. Sahara.
All right, something to do with yeast infections.
All right, Brock.
You said it's like as bad as Two Girls One Cup, so I want to say it's something along the lines of like selling beer with like her spit or like some type of bodily fluid in it.
Oh yeah. I know it.
I don't- Think
Mm.
she could do that, but that's okay.
Maury, do you know what it is?
Yeah, she's making beer out of her yeast.
Yeah, she's making beer out of her original
Okay.
yeast.
Ugh.
How did I know that it had to do with yeast infections? Oh my god, that made
I
me
really don't know how that
significantly more
tastes, though.
nauseous.
It's gonna taste like beer made out of vaginal yeast. What?
Yeah, but like, what's the difference? Like, what will be the difference? You know?
It tastes like
Um,
vagina.
It's
Yeah.
the
It's vagina flavored.
oh my god, goop.
Except
Yeah.
it's
Gwyneth
kind of
Paltrow
exclusive.
needs to get on this.
Gwyneth Paltrow will never hit that level. She's got that candle,
No.
but Amaranth is about this shit.
She's
Yeah,
unhinged.
no.
She's different. She's
It-
built different. She was on the Yard podcast, and
Mhm.
they started this bit like, "Oh, we should make an Amaranth pocket pussy," and they eventually actually did it. But
No way.
but she was like, with pocket pussies that are of famous people,
I can't. Okay.
typically it's not actually shaped like their vagina.
Mhm.
But what Amaranth wanted to do, she wanted them to put plaster down there to make a mold.
Oh my god.
It's not plaster, it's silicone.
Something,
Okay, my boys. So
Yeah,
this
you
is
get
a
it.
magical thing.
Is this
at-
good enough for the podcast? This is crazy.
it's 10
Yeah,
minutes
this
in. We're
shit,
fine.
dude.
So at the sex shop, you can buy a clone of Willy or a clone of Pussy, and you can get them in different colors, vibrating or not. And basically, you're making your own DIY dildo or pocket pussy. And basically, estheticians use this like kind of thing that I can like compare it to, and it's agar powder to make jelly face masks, and it's basically like that. It's like it's not silicone, but it's similar, and basically it just loosely shapes to your genitals that you're cloning, and it like for the pussy one, it's like just the labia
Loosely shaped to your
sometimes the
genitals.
vulva. Yeah, you just smear it on and let it sit, and then yeah.
Oh,
When we
how lovely.
if we make that that like quote compilation, that has to be one. It loosely
Uh, loosely create your genitals, but yeah. And then you pour silicone into it, and then you attach the base, and then it creates a thing. Anyways, but I vote that we create a vagina. Do you guys know what that is?
A
Stop.
vajenko.
Oh yeah, I've
We need
seen
to
those.
make a zombie. Vehicle.
Oh my god, no.
I need
That
to
is
know what that
awful.
is.
Yeah.
That is grotesque. An
It's a
abomination.
foot. It's a silicone foot where the top of the severed foot is a vagina, and it's a pocket pussy.
What the? That's exactly what I thought it would be too. Why is that
Guys,
exactly what I thought
We're
it was
not
gonna
doing
be?
that. That is
Jesus
We are
Christ!
definitely not.
There is a market for it. That's all. I'm
That
saying.
This is
all
one
the
time
f-
where I just need to be an adult here and say we're not doing this.
We're
This-
going to hell. I don't
it's
even
definitely
believe in
something
sorry.
Maury
hell,
would like.
but we're going to hell.
Oh, we're
What
we're
happened?
talking about vaginas. We're already there, brother.
It could get worse. I have grosser facts that I'm not willing to share on the podcast.
Please.
That's
But
Don't.
this is what happens when I'm up after my bedtime.
we knew it was going this direction when we talked about Amaranth. So
Yeah, we've entered hell.
Amaranth just exists in the muck.
Shout
And
out
we've
if you're
entered it.
still listening after this gross ass conversation.
maybe I
Yeah.
should put a timestamp.
That was the gate. That was
Okay,
they got to the gate.
back to the alcohol conversation. I really want to try mead.
Mead.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
You
meat is.
Oh my
It's a
god.
honey
Okay,
mead
Uh,
it.
it's a honey.
made of. It's,
Oh yes, yeah. No,
You-
I've seen that.
It's
Honey.
honey, water,
Actually-
yeast.
Yeah,
and
like
it
fermented
ferments.
honey.
What's honey beer?
What
Yeah,
yeast are you going to use?
You might be able to get
Definitely
Amaranth
not
to do it.
vaginal.
Yeah.
Do we have that kind of money in Bull? I really don't think we do.
And I think she might do it to see how it turns out.
I tried peach Everclear.
Why?
my aunt made it.
Trying to.
Oh,
He's trying. Brock, you trying to put some hair on your chest with that shit?
Yeah, man. That was
damn.
yeah, that was
I think
strong,
just the
man.
smell shaves off your chest hair.
It's
moonshine's
Everclear.
not bad.
Yeah, moonshine was
Not
not
good.
bad.
You know
Also
what?
strong.
Give me that shit with the 3 X's on the bottle.
Actually, I bought my roommate for his birthday a couple years ago. I got him a bottle with his name on it, and it says Ward's Moonshine, and it has
Uh-huh.
the 3 X's, and it's a brown bottle.
Nice.
It comes
I
with a
want,
Oh,
cork.
nice.
I want the one with like 1X, but made out of skull and cross.
Give me a bottle that just says definitely illegal substances in this bottle.
Yeah, ATF, no look here.
ATF, no worries. Smiley face. No need to show up to my house and burn down my house and any schools in the area.
HOA,
No.
I
Definitely
don't
not
have
FDA
anything in
approved.
here.
You know what? That's how we should
Mm.
get rid of the HOAs. We should use the ATF.
You know what? I'm down.
I think we could
experiment
trick
in
'em.
my neighborhood.
I think we could trick them and get them to think that HOAs are cults, and they'll just
They
they'll
are.
start burning shit down right away because that's what they do
Yeah, they'll do no knock warrants on every HOA in America.
all at once somehow.
Yeah, Sarah, are you gonna say something?
I
Yeah,
forgot
go
what
ahead.
I was gonna say.
Right.
It
We
was
cut her off
something
too many
about
times.
Reed.
Oh.
No, it's okay. It
suck.
was something about Reed. I remember. Reed's the kind of guy to have the doormat outside his house that says come back with a warrant. That's it.
I want one.
Joke's on you. I'm gonna
I'll make you
when
one
you
more.
have a doormat.
Put it out,
You are a doormat.
put it outside
Well-
your bedroom.
well, I don't even got a door, so
So joke's on
You know what?
you. You
I
know
live
what?
in-
I'm gonna be homeless.
It's a zipper.
About that
oh
No,
man,
we got
we're
off
not going
the,
back there.
We got
We're not
off
going
the
back
topic.
there.
We're not going
No.
back.
No.
Brock, if she brings
No.
it, if she brings up Vajenko anymore, cut it.
Yeah,
no,
go.
I will.
If she brings it up again, go back and delete her from every podcast episode.
You know, I'm gonna
And
need you
re-upload
to.
all of them.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and wipe Sahara from existence if she mentions
erase-
Vajangle again.
Erase her from the system.
Just
Sorry, I have contacts.
Did
just
you drop them or something?
fades from the existence. Her account
Yeah, I
just
prefer glasses.
disconnects.
I can't do the whole poking my eye.
That also means I had to
What?
remove from her existence from your guys' minds too. So
Oh, so we
He's
won't
gonna
feel bad
replace
about it at all? Nice.
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. No consequences.
Men in Black style.
What the fuck is with Jada Pinkett Smith? Bro, it's
Dude.
like it's every day with her.
All I know is keep your
She's
wife's
a
name out
bitch.
of my fucking mouth.
My wife
Ah,
name. So that Will said that he's not going to divorce her, and it's like,
why?
I mean,
fuck?
all right.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
All
their
right.
their relationship's pretty skewed.
All right, Will, you do you, but also, I swear, if I ever get the chance in life to fuck over Jada Pinkett Smith, I will. If I ever get the opportunity, I will.
You want to fuck Jada Pinkett Smith?
Oh,
It's okay.
Right.
He's
Yes,
a
right.
simp. He's simping
Right.
for her.
I mean, she's already in some deep water with that possible $2 billion lawsuit.
What's
I'm
that about?
surprised she's getting. Oh, you remember her? You remember that Netflix docu series that was about how Cleopatra was
Cleopatra.
actually black?
No. Oh, well,
Okay.
actually, no. I think that. Yeah, I think I remember something about that.
Yeah, so Egypt, or was it Greece?
It's Egypt. Egypt.
It was Egypt. Okay. So Egypt is suing Netflix because Jada Pinkett Smith portrayed Cleopatra as black. And it's like, oh my god, I cracked the code, you guys. Cleopatra's black. And she portrayed her as black in a whole docu-series all about her.
That's true. Also,
Hey.
the docu series tried to
Huh.
present itself as fact.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was a major mess up on her end.
What?
Because-
That's crazy.
Because why would you even do that? Like,
Yeah.
Also,
She's
the thing,
Egyptian.
the thing that's no, she's Macedonian
No.
and Greek.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I-
so someone
good chance she's white.
did
So white.
Yeah, so
With big nose.
someone did a redraw of her, like based on what we do know about her, and they did it in the way of someone who is Macedonian and Greek would look. And she had hazel eyes, dark hair, dark features, but she was still pale skinned. She was more olive toned, not like,
Green.
you know what, Brock?
Reptile.
Lizard? The lizard?
Lizard people. The lizard people. They
Mark
built the
Zuckerberg?
pyramids.
I'm gonna lick my eyes.
Mark Zuckerberg built the pyramids.
Oh, do you mean the
know
black
what?
olives?
Are you telling me that Mark Zuckerberg owns the pyramid? And
I
that's
played poker under the
that's-
Great Pyramids.
you telling me that Mark Zuckerberg houses all of Facebook's servers inside the pyramids of Egypt?
You know what? If he doesn't
Google
own
quantum
them,
computing
I'm surprised.
under the pyramids.
I love how easily you guys go off the rails.
Yeah,
It's too quick.
ADHD. You should try it sometime. It's a wild ride, man. Hey Brock, what episode was it that you edited
4.
it? It was 4?
I don't
Oh
know
my
what you're
God.
talking about yet.
The hell, bad one. It was terrible. I think it might
Tell
have
me
been
something happened in it.
No, it was because like you edited it and you couldn't export.
Oh my god, dude, that one was
Oh.
so irritating. Yeah, I think that was the second or third week that I was
So
editing.
it was
Was
probably
it-
4.
4 or 5, yeah.
Dude,
Is
that
that-
was
I can check right now. Hold on.
that
But yeah,
was
just keep
Is
going.
that when we added the bar?
it was when we added the bar.
Yeah.
the
that was
bar
a
made
whole
it all
fiasco.
messed up.
I
Yeah.
woke up to 156 notifications from them trying to compute it and figure it out and troubleshoot in our group chat.
We
And I was
did.
like, man.
So
They
Yeah,
did
that
it
was
from-
definitely our 4th, actually, I think. Because I remember the first week it was still the Discord screen, and then you switched it after that and went to the bar. So
it was terrible. I hated the entire experience dealing with what editing software was it? Clipchamp.
Clipchamp.
If you use Clipchamp, fuck you.
You
I
don't chew
use
Big Red, then
Clipchamp.
fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey, I don't have any issues with it whatsoever.
Well,
I
it's
thought-
it's because what you're editing isn't as big as the
Yeah,
file
you
Broc was
can't-
editing.
You can't use big things in Clipchamp. It's kind of
No.
self-explanatory there.
Yeah, it's a lower key editing thing. But if you use, it couldn't handle the 4 gigabytes per episode that I was putting out
That's
for
true.
exporting.
It was straight fire though.
It was episode 4. I just checked.
Yeah, so I get a text from Brock who's like, it's not exporting. So we're texting back and forth trying to figure this out. I was coming off of being stoned.
I didn't know
So-
that.
Yeah, no, I was trying to fix this problem while coming down. So we tried originally. It was like maybe if we upgrade Brock's account, it will unlock a hidden feature that will make it so shit works better. Because that's typically how a lot of services like this work, where it's like, oh, the
You can
free
export
version
bigger
is slightly
files.
shittier than the pro version.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how but so he does it. Right?
Oh my god.
And then he's like, Reed, I lost everything. And
Everything, all of my videos disappeared after that. All of them, not just the podcast ones, but my own videos that I was working on, all gone. And I was like, oh my fucking god, upgrading just got rid of all of it, and I was just so fucking sad. And then
dude, when that happened, I felt bad. I felt so bad. I was like, what do we do? How do we make this right? I was like, this is so much work of his that just got fucking dumped. We need to find, I don't know what we need to do. And then Ruck calls me, and I'm just like, you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm just, it's like he had killed somebody or something. He was just without words.
yeah, that was a sad day.
And then
Despair, regret.
then we figured out that Brock had accidentally applied the upgrade to another account somehow.
I made a second account somehow, and then made that the one that was upgraded. And so I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I bought it on the wrong account. I had to buy it twice.
How was it?
Oh,
was like-
it was
Like
nothing.
like 11, 14 something.
Yeah,
Was it 7?
Cents?
Yeah, 14 cents.
I paid for it. That was paid for by Gred.
Yes, it was. Oh god, I gotta make sure it's not charging my credit card still.
The Gred podcast. The Gred podcast is financially backed by Reed.
That is true.
Mhm.
It is financially backed by the Chinese Communist Party. Just kidding, that's a joke.
Yeah, go to China, everyone. It's a really good place.
It's really good. You'll have fun. If you say anything about the government, mysteriously some weed will disappear in your bag, and then you'll get stopped by the police conveniently.
And get
Yeah,
shot.
Very good.
No,
People,
they don't.
very
They
good.
don't. They don't shoot people in China, Brock. They send them to work
Oh, I
camps.
thought we were talking about North Korea. My bad.
They don't. Well, they send them. The same shit happens in North Korea. They send them to work camps.
Have you seen those? I've seen the buildings in China that are poorly built with like really shit concrete, and they're
Yeah.
just like falling apart.
Yeah, everything.
You
Yeah.
just,
yeah,
you just like stick your hand in it, and it
The
just
only
disintegrates.
reason why China is a superpower is because its population is so fucking big, and
Yeah, and they've been lying.
they're currently lying about their decreasing population number,
Mhm.
and as soon as it, I think, as soon as it gets under like 1 billion, they won't be a superpower anymore. They'll
The
still
th-
have
thing-
nuclear bombs, but it's like, ooh.
The thing about their population that we don't realize is because of the one child policy. Now there's gonna be a lot more older people than there is younger people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so
I
it's
Let me look that up because I feel like they got rid of that not too long ago.
No, they got
Yeah,
rid
they
of
did.
that.
They
They
did.
did.
Yeah,
but
So
like
they're
it
trying to
was.
grow it back, but it's not gonna be done overnight because a lot of adults in this day and age are not wanting children for good
Yeah.
reason,
Also, it's
such as
worse.
economy.
It's kind of like that in everywhere, but it's worse in China because no
Yeah.
one under the age of like 40 can get a job. No, 30. Under the age of
Exactly.
30 can't get a job, so people are just like, ah, this is what life is? Ah, why would I subject anyone else to this crap?
Good for them for taking a stand to that though, because some people do be popping out babies and not having jobs.
Yeah, they should
there's
probably just like start mailing, sending mail to different government agencies and buildings.
Huh? Don't
Look
inspire
up
people to
Kaczynski.
be the Unabomber. You
Look up
quit
I'm
quit
the
it.
too
manifesto.
lazy.
You quit it. Don't teach people to be the Unabomber.
Hey, if anyone deserves to become Unabombers, it's the people of China.
It's people
It's
of the
the
Gred podcast.
Chinese. No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
Brock, behave.
Brock? Brock, I'd appreciate it if the ATF didn't kick down my door. I'd really appreciate that.
Let them come.
Brock,
No?
go to your corner.
That's it. That's it.
All right.
Cage.
You're done.
My bad. Oh god.
That's it. Go to your crate. Crate.
That's it. Go
Now.
back to the dungeon.
Let me know when you come back. Yeah.
So anyway,
Oh yeah. Let me finish the story about the Clip Champ thing.
Yeah.
For the people that were invested in that. What happened next? Oh yeah. So yes, I got back into my account and I had to rebuy it. And I was like, okay, so here we are. Here's the video. I still can't export it. What do? I give Reed complete access to my, not only the fucking Clipshank, but my fucking Google, so he can view the thing on his computer.
no passwords, kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unless it's this situation.
And he had to screen record it to
Yep.
get it.
I sat there. I started recording at like 2 a.m. It's great. Good experience.
Yeah.
No, it was 3 and I got done at 4.
No, yeah, we were on the call at like 2 a.m. just trying to figure that out. That's so crazy.
And then days later, I had a thought. I was like, "Hey, Brock, couldn't you have just cut the episode in half and then exported it?" And
I
he's
think I
like,
tried that and it worked.
and he's like, "Yep." And I was like, "This is what happens when you try to problem solve at 2 a.m."
While you're stoned.
No, I was by then when we were on the solutions, trying to figure out solutions phase. Like after we had figured out that your shit was fine, I was fine.
Yeah.
You thinking all your shit was deleted was a hella experience to not be sober. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just brought me back. I was like, what? How did this happen?
Wait
Yeah.
a second.
What? Something bad happened? It might be my fault? Oh, no.
I'm now using DaVinci, which is way better.
That's good. That was the hell of episode 4.
This is what happens behind the scenes.
Yep. Y'all should be y'all viewers should be grateful.
It's Sahara's spooky time. So this week I sent the boys a mysterious Google form and I made them fill it out. And I'm going to read you guys the questions. And we're going to play along. I think of your initial response to these questions. Let me pull up the answers.
I don't
So,
remember how I responded. Oh, wait.
so there was 8 questions. This was a psychopath test. Well, it's more of psychopath riddles. It's just to see how your mind thinks. It's not like a genuine psychopath test. There was 8 questions, and the boys filled out their answers, and I graded them. So, would you guys like to guess who tied for last place?
I feel like it's me
Tide?
and Reed. Me and Reed.
Yeah, probably me.
I think it's me.
No, she said tied. So it's
Yeah,
got to be 2.
I know.
Yeah.
So
So
I think Maury's a psychopath. So I'm guessing Maury. I'm guessing Maury got first place.
no.
No.
So tied for last place with 1 out of 8 questions correct is Brock and Maury.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Reed.
Oh,
And
shit.
then second place is Reed with 2 out of 8. And I got 7 out of 8.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
So
I'm a little worried.
Oh shit.
the only one that I didn't understand, the answer to it is really, lack of a better term, gay. So here's
What?
question 1.
What?
Here's question 1. An
Really?
explorer and his crew were stranded in the Arctic for several months. When they were finally rescued, the explorer was reunited with his wife and told her all of his stories about how their ship crashed and the captain had to feed the remaining crew penguins, while they huddled together on the ice in order to survive. A few days later, the explorer's wife became curious and decided to try penguin for herself. Despite the explorer's experience, he agreed to eat some with her. Immediately after, he began to cry and later killed him. Why?
I think he has
So-
PTSD.
Do you want to tell us? You want us to all say our responses?
I don't
Um,
fucking remember my responses.
I don't know.
I kind of remember mine.
I
a little
think
bit.
s-
So Brock wrote trauma. Felt shitty for having to kill an innocent penguin. Killed himself trying to go find a penguin. Man had to go out to the Arctic again to get it, and then his PTSD kicked in. And then Reed wrote, there were no penguins. And then Maury wrote, my favorite, penguin was too good. So the real answer is, while normal people would say something like, the penguin is bringing back triggering memories or something, but the psychopath would answer, the man realized the penguin tasted nothing like what he ate on the ice, and he suddenly realized the captain was feeding them their dead crewmates, and he could not live with the guilt. So,
Yep.
fun fact,
Jeez.
if you guys were smart, there's no penguins in the Arctic.
There were no penguins.
Yeah, there was no penguins. So he
yeah, I
gaslit
see.
them as well.
Yeah.
So question 2. A young woman was at her mother's funeral when she ran into a man she did not know. He was incredibly handsome and kind, and the woman fell in love with him instantly. She never got his name or number. The next day, she suddenly kills her sister. Why? And the boys wrote, he was sleeping with her. That was Brock. There was, oh no, that one's mine. The man was dating the sister. She ducked up, is what this one says, and missed her opportunity.
Yeah, that's me.
Or IDK man. Maybe that was the sister's husband or something. So the answer is, the woman wanted to create another funeral so she could see the man again. So her theory is that, oh, he knows the family. Maybe he'll be at my sister's funeral.
Ah.
That's just a game theory.
Exactly. All right.
I liked my
Number
answer.
Yeah. This one's my favorite question because a lot of people got it wrong in the comments of this.
Is this the gay one?
No, not yet. Your apartment
Okay,
building is right next to another apartment building, so that when you look out your window, you can see into the windows of the other apartment building as well. One night, as you were eating dinner, you look out your window to see a man murdering one of the residents of the other building. The murderer looks at you, and you can clearly see his face. Suddenly, he begins moving his pointer finger up and down at you. What does this mean? The boy said,
Are you gonna say
TikTok.
who? Wait. Are you gonna say who? Who answered what? Like what answers whose?
well, I'm saying it in the same order. It's always Brock, Reed,
What
Maury.
answer?
Okay. Just clarify.
So, number 1, TikTok, I'ma kill you. He's counting. He is counting to see what floor you're on. Jump out the window to scare him away. So, all 3 of you got that one correct.
Oh, we did? All right.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait, we did
technically-
different answers though.
Technically,
Brock did
No,
not get
in your-
that right.
in your own way, you got it correct because I'm gonna count it as correct, but you didn't like give the reason of why it's correct.
You-
You didn't
might
show
count-
your work.
I didn't.
Um,
I was
because
doing the finger myself. While I was doing that, I was like, What?
Huh?
What do you mean, like
Were you-
finger up and
were you-
down?
You were
Like
fingering yourself?
Were you wiggling
what?
Were you wiggling your finger side to side or up and down?
I was doing it like I don't really know. Like I didn't know how it was meant, so I was trying to
So-
figure it out
so
by doing it with my
If I
hand.
hold my hand in front of me, I was looking as if I'm looking at a building with a bunch of windows, and I started like looking at them to see, like moving my
boy was
finger in the
flicking his
way.
bean, dog.
Anyway,
So
I was,
Anyway.
Brock did not get that question right.
yeah,
I
I'm
was,
not gonna.
I
say
was
that.
doing it like a.
So
like
Brock
I had,
got
like,
0.
Brock had
Hell yeah.
0. So
I'm
Brock
not a
is-
psychopath.
Congrats, Brock.
Okay.
Or he knew all the
You're
answers and he
something.
faked us out.
Yeah. So
That's what I was
a lot of
thinking.
people would be confused by this question, and someone who thinks like a psychopath would immediately recognize what this means. The murderer was counting the floors and windows to determine where the man lived when he got to the elevator. All right, number 4.
I disagree with this. Hold on. I think this question is
Why?
stupid to determine psychopathic behavior.
Why?
It's kind of logical to think that.
I just know that because I've seen Collateral, the
Uh,
movie.
So my dad answered that one with, "No, you're not gonna get me."
Yeah, that was what my other guess was. I didn't really know how to imagine it. Like in my mind, I was picturing a dude just staring at me and like making like a finger puppet motion with his finger. That's how I was picturing it. So I was like, what?
You just give
Yeah.
me a little shot. Well, like to me, like when I heard it, I'm like, all right, this leave no witnesses when doing crime, obviously.
Mhm.
So that's where my he's gonna try to kill the person, and he's counting.
Yeah.
know.
All right, so this one is the gay one that I said was gay.
Ooh.
And the only one I got wrong. So,
Oh.
a murderer breaks into a man's house one night with only a knife, but he didn't know that the man he aimed to kill was in the kitchen instead of the bedroom. When he saw the man, he got scared and ran into his living room closet, grabbing a knife of his own, but failing to get a phone. He locks the murderer out and prepares to face him. How does the murderer end up killing the man? By unlocking the closet door, since the lock is on the outside with the murderer.
Hmm.
The
That's mine.
hokey pokey.
Gets him every time. Lures him out every single time.
And then this one's my favorite response because it's funny. All right. He floods the entire house with propane gas and farts so that the man leaves the closet and then lights him on fire and shoots him with the gun and lights everything on fire. Faux show.
Let's go.
So that answer is correct.
I had no idea.
So, this is my
No.
favorite part of that fucking. Let's go.
Oh my god, I have a
So
headache.
All right. So the real answer pissed me
Wait,
off.
is it like he slaps him with his dick or something?
No, I'm gonna. I think I know what the answer is. I think I know what the answer is.
What's your
here.
guess? What's your guess?
Probably lie in wait.
No. Okay, so I figured that the murderer played switcheroo and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna call the police and pretend that this is my house, and when they get here, he's gonna get killed." That's where I went with it, but
Ah.
because I was like, I don't know, and I don't know. So the answer is
'cause he's
most
in the
people
closet and
would
he's
say
gay.
something. Shut up, no. So most people would say something like, he just charges right in to kill him, but the man has a knife of his own, which is a chance the murderer cannot take. Some people would say he would just burn the house down, but the psychopath would argue that's too impersonal. The psychopath would likely say that he would make some stepping noises to make it seem like he's leaving. He gets behind the door and kills the man when he comes out to call the police.
How's that gay?
Yeah, no.
Because I got it wrong.
I thought you literally
I
meant
didn't-
it
I
was
didn't
homosexual.
understand.
I question the ethics of the person giving us the exam.
I'm mad because why would he
I-
make stepping noises?
To
That-
trick him.
No,
to
that's
make
actually
him-
Yeah.
smart. That's what I would do.
Wait.
Eh?
Hey yo.
If
That's
I
what you would do.
I would never kill a person, but
Uh huh.
Allegedly. All right.
I would kill someone.
five.
I
I
would
have
do it.
respect.
If needed, I'd do it.
I'm
Kidding.
adding this to my list. My list of every time Reed has threatened to kill somebody on the podcast.
You know,
Um,
I've seen the list and it's too long.
it's
It,
it is.
I mean it as a joke every time. But if I
I
ever
know.
kill somebody, I'm gonna have some explaining to do.
Yeah, we have a
Right.
detailed list of quotes.
All right.
Yeah,
Someone's
When
gonna
you
pull
have
up this
somebody with
episode of the
video evidence,
podcast.
it seems like you've threatened to kill people a lot on your
Multiple
podcast.
times.
Multiple times.
Hey,
You
cop
know.
in the IT department, a couple years from now, watching this video back, how's it going,
You're
man?
gay.
You got
Hey.
plenty more material to look through. We're gonna be
Hey.
here for a while.
Hey, thanks for the views. I really appreciate it.
No, they
Alright.
don't count. Those views don't count. They're hidden.
Damn it.
They're watching through your computer screen.
It counts for me.
Hi, Jerry. There is a very close couple with only one teenage son, forming a tight-knit and almost strange sort of family. Every day, the couple walks their son to school. Unfortunately, other kids see this action as silly and start bullying him for it, causing the son to come home in hysterics every night. Slowly, the couple begins killing individual children from the school at random. Why are they doing this?
Yeah, this one was fucked up, man.
Oh.
Go ahead.
So, to Brock's response for bullying their kid. Some horror level shit right here. Damn, skipped the meeting with the principal and went straight to murder. Okay, rude AF. I don't know, by the way. And then they don't deserve to live. So number 5's answer is parents don't know who the son's bullies are, so it can't be to stop the bullying. A psychopath would likely think in a sort of utilitarian terms, seeking to remedy the situation in an unsettling and unusual manner. The couple would begin killing the children because with a murderer on the loose, other parents would likely start walking their kids to school rather than letting them go alone, thus making the family's behavior completely normal and taking away any reason the bullies have against it.
This isn't reasonable thinking.
Way too overly complicated.
Yeah.
And so
Dude,
convoluted.
well-
Just like
My
why not just like ask your son which one it was and then kill him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or not even kill him, just like
which one
point him out to the principal or
Which-
something.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
Get the yearbook.
Killing
Well-
innocent children. Jeez.
Like I'm
Yeah.
not like that's fine, but like it's kind of pointless, you know.
It's also like if you get caught, holy shit, you're going to
Well-
jail forever.
Well, yeah. But, you know, some of us haven't listened to Reddit stories like some others. They don't know how to handle situations like that.
I
when
think
Well,
I
it's
think-
obviously not killing, but
I'm
it-
obviously not the psychopath here, so
When I first heard this,
Well, no.
when I first heard this question, I thought, oh, they're probably just killing kids at random. It's not random, but it also is or whatever. So it's like
Mhm.
the first two are just random kids, and then the rest would be bullies. Is what I was thinking.
Sarah, you got all these right?
all but one.
That's scary.
GTA one.
Yeah.
Why is
but-
that scary? I have consumed so much true crime in my life. Like I have seen every single episode of Criminal
Grey's
Minds.
Anatomy.
I find it
And-
concerning that a lot of women have an obsession with true crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of women also have this magical thing called they watch so much true crime, so they think crime is literally elevated and things are more dangerous than they are, so they are on high alert more often than a woman that has not watched true crime. It's so fun being crazy. Anyways,
And then
Number
they send
6.
letters to serial killers in prison and want to marry them.
True.
yeah, I don't get that. That's gross.
And his arms were cut off, and his head was cut
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
His tongue was, his eyes were plucked out. Anyways,
There's
I'm
one
just sitting
lady
right there
that
like,
they
what the
just
fuck?
arrested, and she was obsessed with true crime. They
Mhm.
found her boyfriend's head and penis in a
it's
bucket.
your business. I know who that is.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Literally me.
she killed him. She guilty.
literally, you're literally just
was
a
bad.
head and a penis in a bucket, Maury.
Yeah.
mood, honestly. No, it was so gruesome. It was bad.
Yeah.
Me editing the podcast, you guys don't realize how much I laugh. Like, into it. So
Anyways,
great. Yeah, next, go.
number 6. A murderer kills a man and leaves the body in an elevator with several large windows. Yet after leaving him, he stands outside the window and stares at him for a considerably long time. Why? He is regretting his actions. He's being arrested and facing in that direction. I really like that answer. That's a good answer. And this one is almost partial credit, but it's not. Taking one long last look before he leaves to appreciate his work. So
Like
this
at the
one,
end of a high school drama kind of deal.
Yeah.
yeah, like when you're
Like
graduating.
Breakfast Club.
When you're graduating, you just look
Mhm.
back at school.
Yeah.
All right. So for this question, you have to think more about after the murder than just the murder itself. So since the elevator has windows, everyone in the building can see inside, likely like a glass elevator or something like that. If there was a dead body in it, most people would be staring
so
at
he's
it.
so he's pretending to be everyone else.
Yes, and a psychopath would know that he would need to blend in too, as walking away would make him seem even more guilty. So that makes sense. Everyone got that wrong but me.
Yeah, I just
don't
thought
know.
he regretted it because
Um, so this next question, I only got right because I've seen so much true crime, and it's just smart. After a long and horrible day of emotional abuse and annoyances, a man decides that enough is enough and he is going to kill his boss. He goes to a store and has to decide between buying a $5 knife and a $50 knife. Why did the man buy the $5 knife? Cheaper, maybe harder to trace. Backup, because he can say he killed him with a cheap ass $5 knife.
Yeah.
I like that
Ooh.
answer.
So the answer is where'd it go? Several people would say something about leaving a smaller paper trail, but the psychopath would probably be thinking about the damage done to their boss. The psychopath bought the $5 knife because it was likely lower quality and duller, thus making the murder slower and more painful. And this is an anecdote with cheaper weaponry like knives and stuff, they have a lot more chance of breaking off inside the person, causing a lot more.
I was exactly thinking that. I just didn't write it.
Okay, so this question for everyone at home is a multiple choice. I do not have the answers for you as to what you think for the other answers. You are asked to imagine yourself walking through the dark and eerie woods late at night. Your heart is pounding and you hear strange sounds all around you. Suddenly, you hear and feel breathing behind you and whirl around instantly in terror. What do you see? A. A wild animal. B. A pale-faced person of the opposite sex. C. A dog. D. A giant bug. Or E. Nothing. And every single one of us had a different answer. Except nobody voted for giant bug. Would anyone like to guess what the correct answer is?
Nothing.
For this, we're guessing the psychopath answer.
The psychopath answer.
A pale-faced person of the opposite sex.
Wait, say him again, please.
A wild animal, a pale-faced person of the opposite sex, a dog, a giant bug, or nothing.
What would scare a psychopath? I guess the person.
Incorrect. So this one has science behind it, but it's inexplicable science. So psychologists have done a study on normal people and people that are on the psychopathic spectrum. Psychopaths continuously answered dog when asked what was standing behind them, and they can't figure out why psychopaths are answering dog to this question.
They'll have a PTSD trauma of dogs.
Well, no, maybe.
I don't know.
I chose nothing.
Yeah, I know what you chose.
I'm glad Maury caught that reference.
I mean, maybe it's just one of those things that just is, you know, like there's a nebula. I can't remember the name of it, but it smells like strawberry and almonds. Why? No reason.
No, I chose dog because
You're a
when
psychopath.
well, yeah, but if you feel the breathing behind you, like, yeah, it's probably gonna be a wild animal or a dog. It's definitely not a giant bug or a pale-faced person of the opposite sex. Like, how close are they while you're running? Like, are they up on you? Are they on your back, spider monkeying it? Like,
But
but
what
yeah,
about nothing?
Yeah, I did
I don't,
nothing.
Oh
That
wait,
would be
could
I
it
don't
scary.
know.
could it be that it's because dogs have a tendency to be like 2 inches behind you when walking? Could that be it?
Maybe
And the psychopaths are
that's
just answering the most logical answer?
that's a good reason. Brock, you answering nothing really just shows me that you have no imagination.
No, I just thought it'd be creepy. Like you turn around and there's
I
nothing
think you're
there.
saying that to Hera because you're the sociopath.
That
No, like
I really am.
is so
No,
fucking mean.
I'm so messed up. No, okay,
No.
he imagined himself in an eerie forest late at night. His heart is pounding. He's freaking out. He turns around to feel breathing behind him, and he's like, "Ooh, it's a ghost."
yeah, and there's nothing. That would be fucking
That's
scary.
terrifying. That's the worst option.
Because then you don't know what it's fucking nothing. It's like unknown. That's scary.
Yeah,
Alright.
all I know is if I turn around, if I'm hearing noises and I turn around and there's nothing there, I'm getting the 9 out and I'm shooting everything in my path.
If I turn
Either
around
that,
and there's a
or
dog,
it
it's
makes you think like either someone's out here and he just like got away before I could see it,
Mm-hmm.
or it's me and I'm making it up. I'm insane.
And
exactly.
your
Me.
choices are either you're boot to be murdered or you're insane.
If it's
Yeah.
a person,
Alright.
I might be scared, but like it could be fucking just a normal person. You know what I mean?
He'd
Or-
dap
or-
him up.
Yeah, I would. Oh
He
shit! Sorry,
would.
man. What's up? What's going on? And if it's a dog, then I mean, like,
What's up, slime?
I'm like, oh hey,
Look
puppy.
at that dog.
Yeah,
Anyways.
like
But then no.
All right, guys. So my conspiracy theories this week are in the spirit of Halloween.
Let's
Happy Halloween.
and-
Let's fucking go.
Let's
It
go.
is 3 days after Halloween when we post this, but happy late Halloween.
Yes. Keep the
Hell
spooky
yeah.
alive
Love
at least 3 days after Halloween, baby. Don't let Christmas
Hell yeah.
invade us. Let us stand
Sure.
strong.
So this one is the haunted Halloween candy plot. So I have a preface question. What is
Sorry, my lawyer
your-
has advised me not to answer any questions at this time.
About children.
Oh, Brock.
Reed has to stay 300 feet away from a school.
300 feet? That's generous. More like
Yards.
more like miles.
300
can't
feet
stay
from a
away from
school
children.
is literally on school grounds still. Anyways, so how do you guys feel about ghosts? Like, do you believe in ghosts or no?
I think we all just die and that's it. It's lights out.
You know,
Like a computer turning
personally-
off.
Go ahead, Reed.
yeah, I think ghosts are probably happening.
Maury?
Personally speaking, I believe that after death is an infinite void of absolute nothingness.
Exactly. Me too.
It's like when you try to remember before you were born and you have that weird feeling of nothing. I think that's what death is.
Yeah.
But personally, if I'm home alone, all right, and I was just watching some fucking scary ass videos and shit, I think for a few minutes I believe
I-
ghosts are real.
Yeah, I'll be influenced. Same way with church. I go to
Yeah.
church and then I'm influenced.
He really is easily influenced by Jesus.
Yeah, you just can't
I-
handle the spirit of the Lord.
I believe in ghosts. I've had experiences. I'm not gonna talk about them today.
We know.
That's another Sahara spooky time. So this eerie theory suggests that there's a secret plot to distribute cursed or haunted candies during Halloween. This is all in good fun. This is all fictional.
Huh?
Fictional. And this is just for the entertainment of Halloween. The core beliefs: cursed candy manufacturers. So this theory entertains that certain candy manufacturers operating in the shadows intentionally produce candies that are imbued with dark magic or curses. These curses are said to manifest when the candies are consumed, leading to strange and spooky occurrences. Trick-or-treaters are the targets. Believers argue that children and unsuspecting trick-or-treaters are the primary targets of this conspiracy because those who consume them are cursed with the suspectable ghostly apparitions, poltergeist activity, and strange dreams. So, some
Why do I
versions
want
of
one?
this.
I feel like this curse is just Percocet.
I want one.
Some Vicodin.
I feel like
Okay.
people are slipping shit into candy, and then it's like, oh, it's curse. Nah, curse is a weird way to refer to a razor blade. Just saying.
Yeah.
Fair. All right. So, some versions of this theory go a step further, suggesting that the curse extends beyond just the candies. They claim that candy collectors might unknowingly receive cursed Halloween decorations or other items that bring supernatural phenomena into their homes. The culprits behind this conspiracy are believed to be individuals or groups who hide their true identities. Their motive remains uncertain, but theories suggest they may be seeking to sow chaos and harness the energy of fear generated during Halloween. The Mormons.
Maybe like
Like-
siphon
No.
these nuts into your mouth.
No, it's like if you have a kid and you're taking your 2-year-old trick-or-treating for the first time, and they bite into their first piece of candy and it has a razor blade in it and they die. Or just like there's a razor blade in their candy, then you're freaked out and you're never celebrating Halloween again. Or
I
if you
actually,
think that the candy that you brought home brought a poltergeist into your home, you're never celebrating again.
like kind of like razor blades in my candy.
yeah, no, I like their cool metallic taste.
Yeah, I have an iron deficiency.
Yeah, like that
Mhm.
beer.
You
Yeah.
know,
So, a counter conspiracy theory holds that there are secret societies dedicated to protecting the public from these cursed candies and paranormal occurrences. These groups are believed to employ exorcism rituals and protective talismans to ward off malevolent forces.
this just
the-
sounds like it. It just sounds like a goofy little story, which it
It is a
probably
goofy
is.
little theory.
But to poke some logical holes in it, these so-called dark secret candy manufacturers, how are they making money?
Okay.
If they only make cursed candy, how the fuck are they making money?
They don't need money. They can make money
Yes,
with their
they-
powers.
Yes, they do in order to mass produce candy.
Well,
They pull it out
here's-
from a different realm.
So
Mm.
here's some logic.
With
of
what
my own.
energy? You know how much power that would require? So much.
It's big chocolate. That's what it is. It's big chocolate. They are.
Charlie and the
They're
Chocolate
like-
Factory.
Oh hey. You see those guys over there? They put cocaine in their candy. They be making
Damn.
people levitate and shit. So I think it's more.
That's called
of,
heroin.
I think it's more of people, like rival companies, are saying, "Oh hey, there's more drugs and razor blades and bad things tied to this brand of candy during Halloween. Stay away from it."
Oh, isn't that slander?
Yeah, but if they're a underground society,
Yeah, possibly.
This also just sounds like something my grandma would say
Yes.
Just- for no reason. Just be like, yeah,
Like a bedtime story when you're.
Like, and if you eat candy on Halloween, it's all satanic, and it's gonna send you to the
Oh my
mega
God,
gay
this is-
zone.
This is something Alex Jones would say.
So the last one I have is another fun one. It's not like super in depth, but it's haunted houses are government experiments.
Okay,
See how much they can handle.
I buy it.
Yeah.
They
Alright,
gave they
so-
gave crack to people in the 70s. They'll do anything.
Yeah, they'll do anything. So this whimsical theory suggests that the spooky haunted houses and attractions that pop up during Halloween are actually elaborate cover-ups for secret government experiments. According to this theory, there are some mind control experiments, alien technology, and psychic energy harvesting. So the haunted houses are said to be testing grounds for mind control techniques. Visitors are unknowingly subjected to subliminal messages and psychological manipulation, which the government uses to control population. Some proponents believe that the government collaborates with extraterrestrials to create these haunted experiences. Alien technology is harnessed to create the eerie special effects and paranormal phenomena inside these attractions. The theory goes on to suggest that the haunted houses are designed to harness and harvest the psychic energy of visitors, which is then used for mysterious purposes. So, like how people are feeling about the phenomena that they are experiencing. And then this goes into a little bit of Halloween candy mind control. Some conspiracy theorists argue that candy manufacturers are in cahoots with shadowy organizations and add mind controlling chemicals to Halloween candy. These substances supposedly dull cognitive function and make individuals more susceptible to suggestion. According to this theory, the goal is to conduct mass hypnosis on the population, thereby making them more compliant with the government's hidden agenda. The conspiracy theory further speculates that major candy companies are complicit in this scheme and may receive financial incentives or protection from government agencies in exchange for their cooperation. So again, the Mormons are safe. South Park predicted it. And the Jehovah's.
This reminds me of that one Halloween movie with the three witches. What is it called?
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, this reminds me of Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack. Alien technology, though. Alien technology is I believe in that. The documentary that I talked about went into depth about alien technology and stuff too. Yeah, the mind control. Okay, I don't think it's mind controlling necessarily, but it is like, kind of subliminal, making you believe that, like almost hypnosis, but like, putting that into your brain to believe that type of thing with the subliminal messaging and stuff like that. That I do kind of believe, like a testing in a sense. The candy, I mean, they're already doing it with like tap water and stuff.
True.
So
Very true.
Yeah, turning the friggin' frogs gay.
Yeah, they're doing it here. They're doing it here at my army base. Everyone thinks the same. And I've seen some fucking crazy people out here, man. And they protect this country. Can you believe that? There's a guy named all right, most insane motherfucker I've ever met. He used to always talk about having a necklace with human ears on it, and he would always say that he had coke and meth in his car. Whenever you would go and hit his vape, he would bring it up.
Have I told you about how much coke I have in my car?
it all stemmed from, his addiction to tap water.
Yeah, I think so. He's
This-
also from Missouri, so
This conspiracy, it sounds like someone heard the story of MK Ultra and thought, "Hey, what if I made a conspiracy out of this conspiracy?"
yeah.
Yeah.
Except
Like a
MK Ultra
payphone.
is real.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
at one time, MK Ultra was indeed a conspiracy. I just wanted to do a play on words, but whatever. Correct me, you hoe.
Okay.
It just sounds like someone heard what they did with MK Ultra and was just like, "Hey, what if I make this into a theory?" And it kind of caught on.
And what else should I put in it? Aliens. Yeah. Let's
Aliens.
put aliens in it.
Mind control
And
candy. And
When should it happen? Oh, Halloween.
Halloween. Yes.
Yes, everyone likes Halloween.
Oh,
Mind control. Yeah,
Mind
MK
So
Ultra.
mind control the children.
that's right.
Yeah.
Hypnosis.
To buy more candy or whatever.
The
Yeah.
future population.
Final question.
Ooh.
Final.
What's y'all's favorite Halloween candy?
favorite Halloween candy?
So mine's very
Smarties.
Smarties are so good. So mine's very niche because when I grew up in Indiana, that's the only place I've ever had it. Like when I moved out here, it does not exist. I haven't had it since. And so they used to come in little black and orange wax papers, and it was peanut butter taffy.
Mhm.
Get them like at what's that one place called? Not Golden Corral, the other one. Cracker Barrel. Stuff like that.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel.
They call it Cracker
We
Barrel.
need to go to Cracker Barrel.
I'm not trying to get food poisoning. No, thank you. I've seen the videos of their food being stored right next to a dumpster.
You'll be fine. I've never ever gotten
You'll-
food poisoning from Cracker Barrel.
Yeah,
You'll
I've
be
eaten at Cracker
fine.
Barrel.
Is what all is like the quintessential thing before someone says right before something terrible happens.
I mean, you have COVID and I might have COVID, so there's that. Let's add food poisoning.
Yeah.
I see myself grabbing, if like I see a bowl of candy, I would grab like the Twix or the Kit Kat the most often?
Right or left?
Oh, always left. I won't eat a right one. I'll throw it
Ooh.
away.
Well, see, the correct answer to that question is the entire bowl.
Well, yeah, the whole factory. So, Reed,
Wh-
your choice.
Whoever gave it to me.
Oh shit! You said that. and
Reed's
then dipped.
choice.
I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out what that joke was.
I'm
I was
lost.
trying to figure
He's
out what
gonna-
stemmed that joke. I was like, what?
He's gonna eat. He's gonna eat the person who gave it to him.
Oh,
Retard alert! Hey, put that
Okay.
on the test, Hera. Put that on the next test.
Okay.
Would you eat the person?
did you eat the person?
Holy
Did you
shit.
eat
Where do
the?
you start from?
Where do you? Oh,
Obviously, you start at the head.
You started the most
Which
tasty
one?
bit. I'm more of a breast
Either.
guy.
So anyway, my favorite Halloween candy would probably have to be either Kit Kats or Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
Finger person.
That are you're a finger. Okay, that are Reese's. Reese's is good.
Did you see those videos of the
the maggots?
the maggots coming out of the Reese's?
Oh god, no.
It's in all of their products. It's in ice cream. It's in candy. I don't.
Oh man, I don't.
This
So-
fuck up transcends everything.
There is.
Hey, it's extra
this-
protein.
Shut up, Brock. Go to your crate. Go to your crate. No,
Alright,
I'm not
I'll
eating
leave.
a maggot.
Sorry.
Stop
I'll eat a
sending-
grasshopper.
Hey, stop
And a
sending
cricket.
Brock to his crate. You're doing it too much this episode. Okay?
I've done it twice.
Yeah,
Um,
Elizabeth.
How about you go
Fact.
piss in a drawer?
Anyways, what are we
Sorry.
making Maury say this week?
Oh, right. Brock, pick a character to do we'll do an impression of the character to close out the episode.
Oh man. Okay. I don't know his range. Okay. Can you do Rick from Rick and Morty?
Can you also throw in a I beat my wife to that?
Ooh. No. Oh, Rick! That's my Morty. Rick! Oh! Oh, we!
I think his
and then-
Morty's really good.
And
That's
then-
actually pretty solid, yeah.
Hang on. Morty, get in the fucking car, Morty. We got some adventures. I'm doing the Australian Rick from the Australian Rick and Morty video. He's like, in the fucking car, Morty. We got some fucking adventures. We're going to the bush dimension, Morty. should I do Rick or Morty?
Do whatever you feel more comfortable as.
Yeah, different.
Ooh, thanks for listening to this week's episode of the Gred podcast. Ooh, if you liked it, let us know. Rate us on Spotify or hit that like button. Follow our Instagram at the Gred Pod. Till next time.